Alright guys, how's it going? This is JaultMan here, bringing you back another episode of Minecraft Feed the Beast. In the last episode, we got started on some Thaumcraft. Now, we continued our Thaumcraft, and we began working into Industrial Craft 2, which allowed us to build a generator, and which could help us power our extractor, which tripled our rubber gain from sticky resin from rubber trees. And I've done some, I've collected some rubber, as you can see here. I've gotten 2 stacks in a little bit. And this wiring, this is for later on in the episode. Now, once we get deeper and deeper into industrial craft, we're going to want to have to pick these up and move them around, and we can't just mine them because then we'll only get a machine block back, so we'll lose everything else we used to create these objects, which is extremely painful later on because you use diamonds and stuff to make some of the machines, so breaking them with a pick is not advised. What we really need is a wrench. Now, to make a wrench, you can either use 6 bronze ingots, which are a little tough to get. Copper and tin, I'll get 4. Not hard. However, I want to make a prototype Omni wrench. Now this Omni wrench is used for anything. You can use this Omni wrench to pick up anything, to move anything. You can use it for both industrial craft and build craft, which is the quarries and pipes and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to want to make this. Now, unfortunately, we have the diamonds. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I went mining by myself. I made a little strip mine, and in between this episode and the last one, and I found 12 diamonds. Now, to make this Omni wrench, we're gonna need some cyan wool. Now this cyan wool, I don't really want to go look for cyan dye or anything like that. What do you even need? Yeah, green and stuff like that. Now, there is an easier way though. To get cyan wool, you put a light gray wool in a minium stone and you get some cyan wool. Now, to make this minium stone, we need 8 shards of minium, which you get from mob drops, killing hostile mobs like creepers, skeletons, zombies. They all drop shards of minium. It's just a percentage chance. And you also need to combine 8 of them with a inert stone. Now, an inert stone is a lot simpler to craft. You need stone, iron, and gold. Now, I already have these things sort of set up. I have an inert stone already set up. Stone in all the corners, iron in the middle, and gold in the very middle. And that makes 1 inert stone. Now, the inert stone, around 8 shards of minium, makes a minium stone. So now we've got what we need. Now, the minium stone is part of Equivalent Exchange 3, and for those of you who don't know, the mod is in very early stages of development, so there's not a lot right to it right now, but there will be later on, I hope. But for now, we can use the minium stone for a bunch of cool stuff. Now, the one I want to use it for is changing the colors of wool to what we need. Now, if we go through all of these, we should get pink wool, gray wool, light gray wool, and finally cyan wool. That is exactly what we need. So I'm going to put this here in this specific position, and I'm going to get a prototype Omni wrench. Now this thing has no durability, it never runs out, and you can use it for anything. Now, say I'm like, oh no, I accidentally put down this extractor. Bloop. Just picked it up, and it has 100% gain guarantee. Like, normally, if you use a regular wrench, there's a chance that you'll get only a machine block back. But with the Omni wrench, you will always get what you put down, which is awesome, if you didn't already know. Now, what we're going to want to do, we have our generator and we have our extractor. What we're going to want to use, we're going to want to get a lot more, we have all these ores right here, right? But we can do better. Instead of just getting 74 iron ore, we can get 148, I think, right? Yeah, 148 iron ore. Now, how do we do that, you ask? Well, we build a macerator, and to build a macerator, we need one machine block, which I just so happen to have right here, and we need to combine it with an electronic circuit, 2 cobblestone, and 3 flint, and that makes one macerator. So that'll power all of our stuff, which is very useful because we can macerate all kinds of things. We can macerate ores to get dust, which can theoretically double our ore gain, because 1 ore gives you 2 dust. So you do the math, we get double. Now let's just put our macerator here and our extractor here. Now I kind of messed up a little bit because I didn't want to put my generator right there because I want to put something else. And that is a bat box. Now bat box is a storage unit for EU, which is power in this mod pack. So how do we craft the bat box, you ask? Well, we need 3 RE batteries. Now an RE battery is you can make an RE battery when you put tin like so, redstone like this, and 1 copper cable on top, and you get 1 RE battery. Now we're going to need 3 of these, and they do stack, so that's very handy. Now 3 of these, and put it here, here, and there with some oak woods or any kind of wood planks and 1 copper cable, and you get a bat box. Now using the bat box, you can place it down. Let's take a look at this for a second. Now all of these sides are output, and this one side is the input. In the normal texture pack, I believe the only side with the dot is the input, and the rest of it is the output. So now that we know that, oh, and right clicking on it with a wrench will make the dot appear on the selected side, sorry. And if we shift and right click, it will go on the opposite side we shift right clicked on. So say we want to, let's just pick this one up and put it 1 back, and let's grab a copper cable. In fact, let's go make some copper cables. I'm starting to run out. Just make let's make 2 sets. So I'll put the rubber in here, and let's put the copper here and 1 there. Now let's make more than that, actually. Now what I love about these project tables is when you craft something, it only takes, if there is more than that item in the inventory of the project table, it will take the materials from there, so you don't have to keep recrafting the item. So we can grab this, and then that, and now we're all out of copper, so the next time we craft it, it'll just take the whole thing. So that's pretty handy if you want to continuously make one item after another that are the same anyway. Now we put, oh, I messed up again. Now we put the generator like that. Now the generator, once we put power into it, it will start powering that cable, which will send the EU to this bat box. Now the bat box input is on this side. We don't want it there, so let's shift right click and it'll go on the other side. Now when we put some coal in there, it should start transferring the power. Well, it looks like I messed up yet again. Looks like every other side except for this side is the input. My bad. I hope you don't mess anything up because of my derpiness. So let's just start by putting some wires here, so that powers this, there, so it powers that, and here. So now the power is going from the bat box into these 2 machines here. So let's just build a wire back up, and there we go. There's our very, very early setup for this. So now what we can do is we can put some coal here, and it will begin to macerate that. And what can we do with coal dust, you ask? Well, I'll tell you in the next episode. For now, I kind of want to do some trading with the villagers. Now I've got 4 amber. Let's actually get 2. Let's get 2 sets of 4 amber. Now, why are we getting amber, you ask? Well, if you noticed in an earlier episode, we got a Thaumcraft villager. Now, that villager had one specific trade we could make with him, and that was 4 amber. Yep, amber, not ember. 4 amber for 1 emerald. Now, we need... How dare you escape? Get out of here. You're not allowed. So anyway, what we can use that 1 emerald for is, let's just grab this emerald and see if he's got any new trades pop up. Oh, he's sparkling. Alright, let's see what he's got. Do you have a new trade? Yes, you do. 1 emerald for 2 air shards. Ooh, that's pretty handy, actually. I'm glad I got that trade. And nope, trading with him the same trade doesn't unlock any new ones. You have to trade the newest trade to get new trades, if that makes any sense to you. So now that we've got our emeralds, what we can use these for is to make what's called a, I believe, Tinker's table. And for that, using that, we can make adjustments to our power armor. Now let's search up how to make a Tinker's table, or power armor Tinker table, sorry. And we need, wow, that is actually much easier to make. I am not spending 8 iron to make a machine block and an electronic circuit. I'm just gonna use the iron. Wow. I think that was only, I wonder when they added that in. But for lapis, you don't have to craft it in a Thaumcraft workbench of any kind. It's just any workbench. So let's put it like that, sorry, that, and that will make a power armor Tinker table. Now we can put this down anywhere we want. Let's just put it here for now. And if we break it, you see we just get it back. We don't get a machine block or anything because it's not part of that mod. Now, as you can see, there's no modular powersuit items found in the inventory. We need to make some. Now, to make some, we're going to be going back to the wiring that I showed you. Now, we can make all this stuff. It is very simple to make, but it doesn't give us anything right off the bat. So, let's get some iron out, and let's get some wiring out. Now, my bad again. Now, let's put some iron, like, we want to make all this stuff right off the bat. So let's put some iron here, and some wiring there, and we get the power tool, which closely resembles the power glove, for those of you who know what that is. Let's make the helmet. There. The torso here, I believe. Yep. The pants, like so. And the shoes, like that. Now, we've gotten every single thing. Now, let's just take off our armor. Now, if we put it on, you see that it looks very cool. Like, it looks very futuristic. And if we equip this, look at that. That's a 3D model of a power tool right there. Now, unfortunately, these don't do much right now. That is because we don't have any upgrades for them. Now, to upgrade power tool equipment, we need, if we look at this, it's empty, I guess. That's what it means. To upgrade it, we need certain craftable items. Now, the first thing that I want to make is an solar generator. Ooh, that's very fancy. We need 2 control circuits and 1 solar panel. So let's look up how to make that right now. Solar panel, 1 lapis. Wow. Look at that. I mean, why give you this recipe when you can just make it like this? So, let's just get some sand cooking. And what else did we need to make this solar power? Control circuits. Now, those may be a little trickier to make, I believe. Control circuit. There we go. Now, we need some gold ingots. Easy to get. Glowstone dust. I don't know if we've gone to the nether yet. Darn. Can we make this any other way? Oh, no. Ah, damn. Nuts. Mm. Well, that cheeses me. It looks like we can't make a solar generator just yet, because we have yet to go to the nether. I suppose I could go to the nether right now. Just to prove to you guys that I will, I'll just make the pickaxe now and go search for some obsidian. But I will cut out the mining of it because that stuff takes ages to mine. There's our diamond pickaxe. So I will go mine the obsidian right now. And I will cut away and I will see you guys then. Where I will magically have obsidian right in this slot of the inventory. You'll see. Alright, see you then.